Hey, my name is Jackson.
My name's Emma.
We're Loote.
Loote, and this is Backstage.
We got paired together in a college class, actually. Emma's first year at college, SUNY Purchase in Westchester, and my third year. And our professor, for a homework assignment, just paired us together in songwriting class to write a song for homework. And we kept on writing them and never stopped.
Yep.
And many, many years later, here we are.
Our professor kind of signed us to our pub deal. He got us a deal with Universal Publishing. And then about a couple years after that, I would say.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
1.5 years later.
2 years. I think 2 years.
2
later.
years, give or take. Yeah. 2 years, give or take. We got a meeting with Island. Oh, sorry, I can hold this if you want. He's just holding my mic for me.
He's gonna look awkward.
So 2 years, give or take, we got a meeting with Island Records, and we happened to also have a song floating around at the time that Demi Lovato was cutting. And it ended up just working out perfectly that the two meshed at the same time. And so we wrote No Promises, and that had a lot of buzz. And at the same time, we met with our A&Rs and with David Massey, and it just seems like a perfect fit. So now we're on Island.
On our first tour.
Now we're here. It's pretty cool. Song that we first wrote together. Yes, definitely. It seemed like the coolest thing at the time, and now I feel like to people that knew us back then, they all still think it's really cool, and they still tell me that they want it on an album. But to us, it's like, oh dear, oh my gosh,
cringeworthy.
Like, what were we thinking?
Yeah.
You know, it's back when when Trouble came out by Taylor Swift. That era of music, which it was super inspiring to me as a female artist and writer. So like Kesha and Taylor Swift, when they had those bangers coming out, I was just like, wow,
that's when
this is what I want to do.
She came in with just this little chorus on piano, like the first 10 minutes we sat down and played it for me, and I immediately was like, 1, holy shit, 2, I know exactly how this should sound. Like, I pulled up a beat that I already kind of been working on, just kind of fit it to the thing. And it was kind of like a Troubled Taylor Swift vibe. And, of course, then we got to bring it into class. And we were so excited. We were like, we have the fire. We have such a sick song. We're going to bring it and play it for class. Like, teacher's going to flip out. And then the first week, only half the kids got to play their songs. And I was like, no! Like, I was like, I have to wait a whole nother week. It was so painful. I was waiting for, but then we got to play it next week, and it was awesome. The professor loved it, and then he pulled us aside and was like, you guys should keep doing this.
I think I saw you on the subway, riding my way home from work. Probably got yourself a new boyfriend. Honestly, I can't be sure. Why am I stuck on you? Why am I drunk on you? I guess it's gonna take me long
Joe Jonas we met basically through a mutual interest of one of our songs.
Yeah.
We had kind of wrapped up this idea of the song called Longer Than I Thought. Actually, at the time it was called It's Gonna Take Me Longer Than I Thought to Get Over You. But they thought that was a little bit of a mouthful for a title to search or to look up. But it was funny because when he heard the song, he connected with it, and this is random because it's a specific concept, but he kind of connected with it in the same way that we did when we wrote it, which is really about, you know, living in the same city or being in the same circle or around, you know, an ex or a past relationship, and just kind of having it not quite fully out of your life and nagging a little bit.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's still haunting you a little bit, and it's the one thing that you have left to check off of getting over, but you can't really do it.
Yeah.
It's hard when the person's just there. Like, I remember feeling like that when I first got out of one. Anyway, we were all talking on the phone about it, actually, and we really connected over that specific moment where we all have that ex in the city, and we all happen to live in the same city, and it's crazy that you can live in a city with like 8 million people, and just the one person you're scared of running into, you live around the corner from.
Yeah, you run into them. Yeah.
It's just the worst.
So all three of us, like Joe has an ex in New York too, that we learned. So we're all in the same ballpark.
Got it.
So that's kind of how, like, we knew right when he said that, we're like, all right, we have to do this song together.
Everything is at Loote Music, Loote Music, and
Instagram.
Well, yeah, it's the same for all of our socials, actually. But yeah, follow us. We will respond to you. We really like to talk to our fans, and like, thankfully, we're not at a point where we can't do that, because I actually really enjoy speaking with you guys. And to those of you who don't know us yet, please reach out. We love talking to you guys. Hi, my name is Emma.
My name is Jackson. You've just been buzzed.